Alright, welcome to the robotics class again. So last class we did about reading push buttons and trying to give output to the LED, right? So this is an input by push button, right? Okay, so right now, next we are trying to see something that we can interact from the computer to the between the computer and the Arduino board. Okay, so let's go to the library and go to digital read serial. Okay, actually it used the same implementation. As you can see, the layout is the same implementation. 5 volt to one side of the push button, and then the other side just to the port 2. Okay, so basically let's just try to run this. Okay, so instead of printing out to the LED, what is the change of this sample program in comparison to the button is that, okay, instead of doing that, you can see right now in the setup we have something new called serial.begin. Okay, it's a we try to use the serial communication protocol at 9,600 bits per second. So where's the serial monitor? The serial monitor is here, okay, at the 4th. Okay, so let's try. Okay, so what does it do? You see, loop indefinitely. It says it's going to digital read the push button. Same thing as last time. Either it read high or low, right? And then it will just print whatever he read. It read high means 1 and 0 means low. You see right now it keep popping up zeros. What if I try to push a button here? It turns to 1, and we release, it turns to 0, and I press again, it turns to 1. Because the delay is only 1, so it keeps popping up so slow. Okay, I mean so fast. So we are going to try to put the delay as 100 to see what will happen. Okay, so now it should print slower. It should print only 10 times a second. So you see, when we're uploading, it says the serial port is temporarily unavailable, or right now it's unavailable, because the serial port is something that is used between the board and the computer. And when we are when you're uploading program, the serial port will be occupied. Okay, and after that, after the uploading of program, the serial port will be up again for us to use. So let's press it. So now it's slower. You can see. So when I press and release, press is 1, release is 0, press is 1, release is 0. So you see, this is the this is the serial monitor that you can print out any information. As far as you use serial.printline button state, well, it is very useful when you try to when you try to grab some information from the board back to the serial or back to the computer. Say you want to grab the temperature, you want to grab the smoke intensity, you want to check. I mean, when you use other sensors, serial would be one of your best friend, because you can actually see the readings from the computer. Okay, so let's see a little bit more about serial. Okay, I have a program which is called serial read. So right now you can see what we just did is we use serial.print line. Okay, right? So button copy, right? Is it this? No. Let's go back to the examples. Did you read? So we use serial.print line. Okay, so it keeps printing the button state. Which is high, which stands for 1, or low, stands for 0. So what if I want to issue some command on the serial port? Okay, this serial, you can see I can send some command to it as well. So what can I do? You can also write a program. I just have a very simple program here called serial read. So I say serial.begin 9,600. Okay, and I also create an integer called incoming byte. Okay, so we'll say if serial.available. Okay, when I receive some data. Okay, I read it to incoming byte. I will call serial.read, and then just print it out. So let's try to upload this and see what happens. Okay, this serial is something that you can use to visualize the data and communicate data or commands between you and the Arduino board. So I type the letter A. You see it says I receive a letter A, and I receive 10 as well. I don't know what. I say 33. It say I receive 51 and I receive 10. What are they? I mean, what are these numbers? These numbers are actually ASCII code. If you study my practical computing class before, you remember I said computer element is start with bits of zeros and one, and 8 bits is 1 byte, and each byte is represented by an ASCII code. So let's see, 97, right? I press an A and you have 97. This is the ASCII table, okay? And you see 97 corresponding to the character A, okay? When I go back to the serial, I have 10. What is 10? 10, which means new line, because when I hit the send, it will have a new line. And then remember, I just typed 33, right? 33. What is 51? Let's see. 51 corresponds to the character 3. So I press 33, which means two of the ASCII code of 51 is being issued. Okay, 51, 51, 10. Okay, if I say 1, 2, 3 and hit send, 49, 50, 51, 10. 10 is the new line, right? Which means A, end of command. So what can we use it? How can we use it? Well, we can use it in a way that's, okay, say for example, we can use it to control the LED. Say for example, I can say, let me say, pin mode 13 output. So remember we said 13 is actually the built-in LED. Okay, 13 is actually the built-in LED. Okay, incoming data. Okay, I got this, and then I can try to add is say if incoming byte equal to A, which is 97. 97, remember we just typed it, 97 is A, right? Open bracket. Okay, I say digital write port 13, which is the LED built-in, to be high. Okay, and then I say if incoming byte equal to 98, which is the B, we say digital write 13 to low. So in this case, I'm accepting input for if I type in A here, it will turn on the LED for me. If I type in a B there, it will turn off the LED for me. Let's try now. Just wait for it. My screen is not working. Say let's try again. Okay. Okay, so this is my screen. Okay, so I will try to say S. You say I receive S and end of line. I do A, and when I press A, it turns on the LED. See that? See that? If I press B, it turns off the LED. When I push A, it still turns on the LED because A is included in AAA. How about BAD? Well, if I say BAD, B would turn it off and A would turn it off. So at this result, it turn it on. How about say bomb? It will turn it off because there's only B. Okay. So you say as far as I have a letter A, I will turn it on. A letter B, I will turn it off because of these two if clause. Remember in the ASCII code, 97 is A, 98 is B. Okay, so you can see right now, I use this serial port to communicate and to control with it. So if you connect more devices, at the different ports, you can essentially use the serial port to control them. I mean, you have so many keys in the keyboard, and of course you use the keyboard to control those different devices, right? Okay, so this is how we use the serial port to control it, to control the to read or to write the serial port so that you can communicate the data.